For real?
Yeah, grab me one of them.
Okay, see you then.
I'm planning a beach trip next week.
Never a bad decision once you go to activity.
Well, you know, I can do a little.
Get after it, MP.
What are you putting on the block?
I don't know. too. But
Think someone might take you? That's hurtful.
Every 3
Hope you
seconds,
install your
you'll be
front
focused.
gate.
it was
You have lots
6
to watch.
smiles.
To have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sport. Oh man, this should be fun tonight. These teams love to let it fly from deep.
Oh, both these teams live and die by the three-pointer. If they're both on, we'll have a really high-scoring game. But if not, we might have enough bricks for...
Good. He hits again.
And that ties him for the 4th most points in a single season.
An extended scoring tear for him. We're witnessing one of the greatest offensive years ever. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. And yes, another basket.
It's hard to understate just how special his season's been. This is something we see once in a generation.
He now has the 4th highest scoring season of all time. Cleveland working the ball around now. Pass to Mitchell. 3-pointer. Rebound by the 76ers. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
And if they can keep that same physicality, you have to think they'll be in a good position to grab another win here.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
It's just too easy for Mobley. This man, he's quick off the floor. He's got a 7'4" wingspan. But this man finishes the way he was built.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Mitchell with the ball. Started down by George. And Mobley throws it down.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. And here's MP from outside. Hunter with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Garland finds Allen. Lays it up and banks it in.
Fantastic work from Allen, taking the contact on the chin, burying the shot.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. We talked about Paul George and what his game plan was for keeping him in check. He said it's never going to be easy with him, but I told our guys I want constant communication. Talk when screens are coming, switch when we need to. We need to be highly active guarding him. Let's see how effective they are against him tonight. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Clock is at 3. It's stolen by McCain. Here's George. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And Cleveland making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Grimes, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. They trail by 6. And here's Hunter from the arc. Another shot. And Allen lays it in. Allen's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
When you have a traditional big man like Allen, you expect those offensive boards. Second chance points are a must.
And here's MP from outside. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. And he's going for the oop here. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Making full use of that reach. Allen able to pluck the ball out of the air for that easy lob.
Pass to MP. The three is up. Counted from distance. MP's got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Here's Mobley. There's the triple. Rebound by Philadelphia. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
And, guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
Back to Garland. Mobley outside. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Here's Alexander Walker. No good. Grimes with a defensive effort. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 14-4 run. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here's Garland. Cleveland again missing.
Now, I understand that shot may pull down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
And so it's Philadelphia in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the 76ers.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. They've got Quentin Grimes. Tari Eason is out there with MP. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. And it's in there. Eason's got his first bucket in this one.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He contributed 62 points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Good stuff, Allie. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
McCollum outside. Over McCain. Cleveland again missing.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Screen by Embiid. MP to pass to Embiid. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
How about the vision from MP? In the pick and roll, that's very encouraging to see.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. A different look for Cleveland. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Stanley. And Darius Garland subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. The 76ers also with a sub. Tyrese Maxey's checked in for Eason. Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
MP, that one's good.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
McCollum, the pass to Garland. And the layup is good off the glass.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
The Sixers lead by 18. Maxey passes to MP. Here's Grimes. And here's MP from outside. drops in the three. MP's got 6 here in the quarter.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
McCollum against McCain. McCollum right side. Pass to Mobley. The three is up. The rebound by MP. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. Maxey passes to MP. And the 76ers another three.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Mobley. Now Alexander Walker. For three, McCollum. And the three-pointer goes. McCollum's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
And good response from McCollum. A shot like this just demonstrates leadership.
A different look for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Barnes. Hunter comes in for Alexander Walker. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for C.J. McCollum. Philadelphia also making some changes. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Joel Embiid. And Eason subbed in for Grimes. MP shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 21. Outside Hunter. 1:04 left in the 2nd period. A shot from the high post. Rebound by the 76ers. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to McCain. And here's MP from outside. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
George, he's checked in for the Sixers. MP scanning the floor. From downtown, connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Maxey against Garland. Pass to Mobley. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And so it's MP making things happen for Philadelphia. He added to his astounding total of three-pointers in this quarter. He may never have another night like this. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Welcome, everybody. We'll get things going with a look at who might be participating in the upcoming three-point contest. And let's do something we never, ever, ever do, and that's go off topic.
What topic?
So we don't have a topic, Shaq?
Isn't that a topic? Being off topic?
Well, that was more no topic than off topic, but that's all the time we have for this topic, thankfully. And let's move on now to those first two quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Instead of rebounding, they're just watching. So annoying.
Yeah, we thought this might be a weak spot for them. But come on, man. You got to compete.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
It's Hunter and Mobley teaming up at forward. Garland and Mitchell, the lethal backcourt pair. And it's Allen in at the 5. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA. The Cavaliers are making noise. Point guard Darius Garland said the brand of basketball that we play is super exciting, super fun. A lot of threes, a lot of alley-oops, a lot of dunks. And we play really hard on both ends of the floor. It's been a winning recipe. Brian, back to you.
Allie, thanks very much for the report. And the Cavs shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Back to Garland. Outside Hunter. Fires the 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight. McCain finds MP. To the inside. Wembanyama. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 7 tonight. Allen outside. Outside Hunter. Back to Allen. From deep, Mitchell. And another miss by Cleveland.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
When we talk about Donovan Mitchell, Richard, how impressed are you with his leadership?
He's been great. Every season, Mitchell has accepted more and more responsibility. He knows he's looked at as a leader, and his drive to win really motivates those around him.
Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Back to Mitchell. They need this. Knocks down the long J. Mitchell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make will kind of kickstart, kind of wake them up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
Inside. And George with the basket on the assist by MP. George has got his second basket on the night. Mobley outside. Back to Garland. The 3. The rebound by MP. MP's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Over McCain. Mitchell misses.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Garland. And we've got 1:18 left in the third. Outside for Mitchell. And he lobs it up top. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, and Mobley's teammates love throwing lobs his way. Why? Because he catches pretty much anything you throw up there.
George, a screen on Mobley. MP, the pass to George. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And it's 6 points for Paul George.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Garland. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
You got to be careful shooting around Wembanyama. Look, he's already one of the best shot blockers in the league, if not the best.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. He's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
MP against Mobley. From deep, MP gets the 3 to fall. MP's got 43 points.
How about the confidence right there by young MP, just stepping right into that three.
The three from Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 6 assists here tonight. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back with you shortly. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been getting ready for the Cavaliers. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Stanley. Mobley comes in for Barnes. Hunter's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Garland is subbed in for C.J. McCollum. MP's checked in for Philadelphia. Conley comes in for Brogdon. And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. MP is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Mike Conley. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard position. Back to Allen. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Tari Eason.
Hard to stop a guy with Allen's physical gifts inside. He forces the defense to get sloppy and foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
A pure 5. Jared Allen isn't trying to shoot a bunch of threes. He bangs down low, he rebounds, protects the paint. He is a rare breed. He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. Down low. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Come on, man. So aggressive. MP, that trait will take you a long way in this game.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside Mitchell. Mobley outside. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, another one falls. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Conley against Garland. Uses the glass on the layup.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
And here's MP from outside. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in. Feeling confident in his 3-point shot tonight.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Mobley's got 9 points now in the second half.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the 76ers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And with another win in the bag, they've racked up 46 total on the year.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
And it's good! He hits another one! 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Outside Mitchell. Launches it. Rebound by Philadelphia. The drive by MP. MP, a screen on Garland. From deep, MP. Good! Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Mobley outside. Hunter, a screen on MP. There's the 3. Can't hit that one. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that...
Good win for you guys tonight, MP, and some standout play from you on the defensive end.
You know what? I really appreciate that, Jennifer Quintana.
Great. Well, can you talk more about your defense?
Oh, yeah, my bad. Execution wasn't spotless, but we had a great game plan coming in. If we clean up our execution just a little bit, we'll be even more dangerous.
Ooh, looking forward to an MP. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Back to you, Brian.
Thanks, Jennifer. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Ampson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everybody.
Flash, baby.
Looking good, MP.
team getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K. Stan, we expect to see a lot of action inside tonight. Both of these teams have powerhouse front courts.
Yeah, Kevin, it could get very, very physical down low. You're right about that. It is size versus size. They're going to be fighting for position, fighting for every rebound, Kevin. It's kind of like an old school energy to this matchup.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Actually out there with Quentin Grimes. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then it's George. And it's MP in at the force line. Shots good by Turner.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
And he's good on the three ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Trent outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Into the lane. Turner trying to free himself up. Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
This is where Antetokounmpo is most dangerous, using those long strides to explode to the ground.
And there's the bucket from MP.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Here's Giannis. Oh, and he just jams it right over MP. Wow.
Wow, Giannis. That is ridiculous.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
Antetokounmpo finds Kuzma. Bounce pass, Antetokounmpo. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. What sticks out most for you?
Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious, his size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the energy and intensity he brings on a nightly basis, as much or more than any star in this league. You can count on him every night to play as hard as anyone on the floor.
Jared McCain's checked in for Quentin Grimes. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Antetokounmpo, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
And the rejection by Giannis. And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Cleveland played phenomenal. He had 63 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Allie, we appreciate the update. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Well, there's some recent news, and now on the phone we go to Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, what's going on?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Closing in on the trade deadline, it's the Wizards front office getting things done. They're bringing in Isaiah Hartenstein, who many around the league believe is overlooked at times. He's disruptive defensively, not just blocking shots as a 7-footer, but picking up steals, quick to get the ball up the court as well, and of course, a strong rebounder and efficient scorer. This is a big-time winning move for them.
Always some exciting news happening in the NBA. We thank Shams for always bringing it to us.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Oh, the power on that Gruden! Wow!
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Bucks trail by 7. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Paul with the ball. Still scoreless. To the paint. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
He's a true scoring machine. Antetokounmpo never stops attacking. He is just relentless.
George sets a screen for MP. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time finish to the quarter.
MP getting it done for Philadelphia. 18 points from three-point range for him in that quarter. That is some serious shooting. And we'll be right back after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what do you think? Their first free throw of the night.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
Free throw good from Ellis. Greg, isn't this a fun time of year? Mid-season basketball, from award races to juggling playoff pictures. It's terrific.
Yeah, you really get to see things taking shape. I like watching teams rise up and make the unexpected run. It makes the league so much more interesting.
Antetokounmpo passes to Ellis. And the Bucks miss again.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
MP deciding where to go with it. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And now it's an 11-point 76ers lead. Giannis passes to Trent. Here's Portis, defended by Wembanyama. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Grimes, another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And Zoelis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis right side. Five on the clock. Back to Ellis. Will it go? It's hauled in by the 76ers. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
Yeah, great three-point shooting is so often what swings a game these days. When they're rolling from outside, they're tough to beat.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Guys, back to you.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. And some changes here for the Bucks. Turner comes in for Portis, and Paul subbed in for Ellis. Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. Maxey comes in for Jared McCain. Count the basket.
Loving the skill Trent has inside. Just finding a crack in the armor to get the bucket.
Eason, a screen on Antetokounmpo. He was all alone on that one. MP's got 30.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Antetokounmpo inside. MP's there. Giannis inside. He's got 14. Can't hit that one. Pass to MP. Fires the three. A fresh 14 for Philadelphia. The shot's good. Embiid's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And just knows where to go. Embiid positioning himself perfectly to get the putback.
Kuzma kicks to Antetokounmpo. And the shot goes in. Giannis has got 16 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so it's Philadelphia in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Now, fans make up 50% of the vote. Current players and a select group of media account for 25% each. Very. And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the 76ers.
Well, to be honest, a good shot for one.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
Here's Maxey. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. So on the floor for Philadelphia. We've got George. Quentin Grimes out there with Maxey. Then it's MP. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5. Paul looking around. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. He can't get that one to fall. Here's Maxey. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists tonight.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Kuzma outside. 14 feet away. Drained for 2 points. He's got 18.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
MP, no good. Turner with it. Now defended by MP. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Antetokounmpo against Wembanyama. The rejection by Wembanyama.
An elite rim protector. Wemby's height and freakish wingspan allow him to just wipe shots away.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, MP.
And the way that he has been able to kind of create something out of nothing for his teammates has been remarkable. Fantastic and timely passing combined with his vision is something that all players should aspire to have.
George with the screen on Giannis. Good, he hits again.
And he's had it locked on automatic, the points now flowing.
And in fact, Greg, he's tied for 3rd most career 40-point games. This game is one certainly for the record books.
And to stand alongside the legendary Kobe Bryant, a spectacular feat. One I'm sure he'll cherish for a long time.
Giannis outside. ball outside. Back to Antetokounmpo, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It'll be a jump ball.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside, George. The three from MP. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Well, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
And the Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in, and Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Tari Eason comes in for George. Jared McCain's checked in for Quentin Grimes. And Mike Conley subbed in for Maxey. MP, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
That one goes. Count it. Embiid's got 7 points in the game.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Back to Paul. Bucks passing it around. Pass to Trent. Just 5 on the clock. Turner with a screen for Trent. And again, the Bucks miss.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Kuzma outside. Pass to Portis to stop the drought. And Embiid with the block.
And Embiid protecting the rim, using that 7-foot frame, big fella.
And here's MP and another one falls. Amazing.
50 points for him yet again, and I feel privileged to watch this guy go to work this season.
Now he is pulled even for the second most 50-point games in a single season. What a year it's been for him. Kuzma can't get it to go. 76ers have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. To the inside. Trent passes to Kuzma. The second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
And here's MP for 3. That's in there. Conley with the assist. And so it's Philadelphia holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Back to the action in just a minute. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. Keon Ellis is out there with Jackson, and it's Prince in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Now here's Ellis. Prince outside. Pass to Portis, and stolen by Eason. To the middle, here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. Portis kicks to Ellis. And here is Antetokounmpo. Right side, Portis. Back to Giannis. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Embiid.
That is a power play by Antetokounmpo. Overcoming the foul and getting the and one chance.
Turner's checked in for Jackson. Philadelphia also making some changes. Edwards comes in for Jari Eason. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Mike Conley. MP outside. Embiid sets the pick for MP. Hits it again. Wow. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Ellis finds Portis. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Carries it from three-point range.
Nice response from Ellis. Good touch from distance.
Edwards with the screen for MP. Yet another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. They get it again. Kick out to Giannis. Offline with his three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
MP dishes to Dinwiddie. Over Ellis. Kicks it out to MP. From the arc, another three for Philadelphia.
That's a smart shot. I love seeing MP take the three in that situation.
Turner with a screen on Edwards. Pass to Turner. Embiid with the steal. MP against Antetokounmpo. MP outside. Embiid with the screen on Giannis. Great open look there.
Now this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
And here is Prince. Antetokounmpo inside. Edwards defending. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, he's been resourceful tonight, not wasting opportunity.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Philadelphia.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Well, we saw some exceptional passes from him tonight. His vision did a lot to elevate their offense.
Shoots from the corner. MP grabs the miss.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense on it.
Ooh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. MP drops in the tray.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
You're fond of saying stats don't matter without the win. So since you did win, I want to ask, you had a few steals tonight, but I'm guessing you think you should have had more?
Of course.
Well, if you won, though, doesn't that mean you had enough?
In any NBA game, you're playing against two opponents, the one in front of you and the one next on the schedule. A couple of extra steals tonight sends a message to the next guys. It means more attention on me in the scouting report, which means less attention on my teammates. I do what I do so they can do what they do. You see what I'm saying?
That makes sense, yeah. Thanks, MP.
Great.
Kevin, over to you.
Terrific stuff, Dominic. Thanks. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. We'll see you later.
He's about to tear it up.
No, last time I snuck in some kale, she saw little green bits, and now every day.
Power forward, 6 feet 10 inches, 00, and
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. A chance to check out Dallas's upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
You hear this all the time, but a road trip is a great chance for a team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry matters a lot in the NBA, and a trip like this can bring a team together.
So here's Dallas's starting group. Derek Lively is out there with Caleb Martin. Then there's Max Christie, then it's Flagg, and it's Irving in at the point. And for the 76ers, they've got MP. Quentin Grimes out there with Maxey. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's George in at the 3. Like a fast break running downhill, Grant. These two teams have been on a roll lately.
But you know, B.A., tonight only one team can keep that roll going. We'll see who can impose their will on this game and maintain their momentum.
Now Irving. Pass to Flagg. Uncovered. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
The activity and the energy of Lively. It's so hard to contain him off the offensive window.
MP outside. And there's the lob. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
And Irving has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. And there's a pick. Let's go with a 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Here's Martin. Pass to Flagg. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. And a slam dunk by Lively.
This is why you let Lively go to work inside. Such an exceptional athlete.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with the 76ers head coach. I asked him what his defense can do to nullify Kyrie Irving, and he said there's not much you can do against Kyrie. He's got a counter for everything you throw at him. He makes insanely difficult shots. We just have to make things hard on him and trust our help defense. Back over to you, Brian.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Grimes. MP inside, defended by Christie. MP shot is off.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
Basket counts.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Martin outside. Pass to Flagg. Shoots over George. And Flagg gets it to go on the assist by Christie.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
McCain's checked in for Grimes. Dallas also making some changes. Middleton comes in for Martin, and Russell is subbed in for Christie. Now here's MP. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Irving. Takes a 13-footer, and that one's good. Flagg's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
I'm being told we've got Shams Charania on the line with a developing story. Shams, what's the scoop?
Thanks, B.A. Closing in on the trade deadline, it's the Wizards front office getting things done. They're bringing in Isaiah Hartenstein, who many around the league believe is overlooked at times. He's disruptive defensively, not just blocking shots as a 7-footer, but picking up steals, quick to get the ball up the court as well, and of course, a strong rebounder and efficient scorer. This is a big-time winning move for them.
Always something going on, and we appreciate the update, Shams. Thanks.
How about the athleticism? Kyrie stops on a dime, knocks it in, some of the best breaks in the league.
From deep, MP sends it home from three-point land. MP's got 11 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Irving. Over McCain, and it's Dallas scoring again.
Oh, guys, there are not many strokes more pure than that of Kyrie Irving's.
Wembanyama screen. MP, the pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the 76ers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
On the court right now for Dallas, they've got Hardy. Flag is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bucks was a man on a mission. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
That's good stuff, Allie. And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
And the 76ers making a change here. Grimes is checked in. Gafford with a screen on Easton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Middleton. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Sixers lead by 10. And Doris, even in the latter stages of his illustrious career, this coaching staff trusts Chris Middleton to create offense.
Well, one of the reasons you hear that, BA, is Chris Middleton is the very definition of a solid basketball player. He can play with the ball in his hands. He can get off the ball and knock down shots at a high level. We've seen him under duress at big-time championship moments make every right read. It's never a bad decision to give him the basketball.
Yeah, some gritty stuff there by MP. Now, he knew he was going to get hit.
Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point. But it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter. But you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
Tyrese Maxey's checked in for Philadelphia. Good on the bucket. Irving's got 6.
Well, solid work from Kyrie right there. This guy never fears going against bigger players. His shot making too good.
From deep, MP. Oh, MP showing the big range.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. McCain against Irving. It's stolen by McCain. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. MP. And the tip in on the offensive boards. And now it's a 12-point 76ers lead.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Dallas. And this is their first time matched up with Philadelphia this year.
Taking on last year's champions, who recently toasted them in the NBA Finals.
The 76ers have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. And the dunk by Gafford.
Boy, if Daniel Gafford is near the rim, what a vertical threat. What a target for his teammates.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And some changes here for the 76ers. Wembanyama's checked in for Joel Embiid, and Eason subbed in for McCain. Dallas also making some changes. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Martin comes in for Marshall, and Christie subbed in for Russell. Embiid. Oh, Wembanyama on the receiving end.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Martin outside. Back to Irving. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. And the three off target. The Sixers lead by 12. To the paint. Here's MP. MP packs it home.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Lively with a screen on Maxey. Has to flag. Now Irving fires for 3. The rebound by MP. MP's got 4 rebounds now. There's 47 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Sinks the tray. MP's got 28.
He's got a solid rhythm going from the perimeter. 3 triples in the first quarter, and now 3 more since.
Has to flag. On the wing, Irving. Maxey covering. Man, that one's good. Irving for 3. Irving's got 9.
Kyrie Irving is capable of going shot for shot.
Here's MP. Misses with the fallback, Jay.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Irving with it. Puts up a deep 3. That one doesn't drop. And so that brings the first half to a close. Philadelphia on top, leading by 14. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot run. They're measuring up that shot. Participate.
Hello, everybody. Tipping off halftime. Let's start things off with a look at the All-Star voting.
Well, it's always an honor to be selected, especially if it's your first All-Star game. It's just a sign of respect.
And some newbies trying to make their case. A couple of great candidates out there trying to close strong. And now back to our game. What a half from MP.
MP is stunting on them, and that defense has had no response. You're playing with fire when you let MP get into the flow.
Yeah, he's leading the way, and I don't expect him to let up.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
The Sixers lead by 14. We've got Paul George, Maxey out there with Quentin Grimes. Then it's MP, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Here's Flag. Shot clock at 6. Irving for 3. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Flag. Now here's Lively. And he banks in the layup. Lively's got 6 points.
Well, you can see Lively adding to his toolkit. You love that little interior bucket.
George, a screen on Martin. From deep, MP knocks down the triple.
Well, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Outside Christie. Pass to Flag. Martin with a screen on George. To the inside. The rebound by MP. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. And that'll be their second of 4 total games at home. Nice shot by George.
Nice on-time pass to Paul George. He's shot ready. Nicely done.
Martin outside. Right side Christie from the arc. It's hauled in by the Sixers. MP's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Right.
And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Mavericks trail by 21. Martin outside. Pass to Lively. And here is Irving. Shoots over Maxey to halt the run. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Bia. We know Kyrie Irving is going to get his buckets, but he wants to keep everyone involved. He said, what's worked for me is allowing others to shine their light in their own capacity, encouraging them to do so, and then, when it's my turn, just flourishing in that role. Back to you.
He does it well. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And the 76ers making a change here. McCain's checked in. D'Angelo Russell, he's checked in for Dallas. The floater, and it's laid up and in by Irving. Irving's got 11 points.
Guys, hard to guard that floater with Irving when he makes it at the speed with which he does.
Doris, we've said it before. Kyrie Irving has some of the best handles this game has ever seen. What makes him so good?
BA, to me, you can tell Kyrie has had a basketball in his hands from his earliest years. There is just a comfort, whether he's in traffic or if there's multiple defenders being sent in his direction. Under duress of heavy pressure, it's like Kyrie Irving sees nothing but the rim in front of him. He's truly incredible.
No luck on that one.
Yeah, and it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Maxey. And he can't get that one. Good work defensively by Russell. Pass to Lively. Martin outside. Russell against Maxey. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
You know, I don't care how close you are to the cup. If Wemby is lurking, you got to do something else.
Here's MP. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Back to MP. 29 seconds left in the third. He drops it from range. MP's got 9 points in the quarter.
He got loose from downtown the first half. Now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
Screen by Lively. The 3 from Russell. Again, Russell missing. MP drives in. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. MP's got 39. Irving for 3. That shot off the mark.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
MP getting it done for the 76ers. And so far, 9 triples in this one. Just pulling the trigger with absolute confidence.
We're not talking to each other. Offensively or defensively, let's talk.
And Jason Kidd decided... Checked in for Philadelphia. MP comes in for Edwards. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Martin comes in for Middleton. Christie's checked in for Hardy. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Russell. On the court right now for the Mavericks. Caleb Martin out there with Flag. And then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Max Christie. And it's Lively in at the 5. Now here's Conley. Pass to Bona. Back to MP. Fourth. Another bucket! Wow!
What a night he's having, piling up the points and making some history in the process.
And he's broke the tie and now stands alone for third most 40-point games in NBA history.
And to overtake the great Kobe Bryant, one of the most cold-blooded scorers to ever lace them up, that's mighty impressive.
Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Mike Conley. The free throw drops for Lively. Grant, looking at Cooper Flag. His versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
Screen by Lively. And here's Flag outside. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Bona, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
The Mavericks have gone 8 of 12 so far here in the fourth. MP against Martin. Lively passes to Irving. Here's Martin. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the 76ers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And tonight, a fantastic effort to deliver their 48th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
Boy, he was really aggressive going after missed shots. That's how you win on the margins and have your team control the pace of a game.
Irving, the pass to Lively. Back to Irving. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Pass to Flag. Martin with a screen on Easton. And here's Flag outside. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And here's MP from outside. Another three for Philadelphia.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight they've done that and then some.
Substitution on the court.
And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Third team.
Free throw is good from Russell.
Shooting for Dallas, D'Angelo Russell.
Good on both. And Philadelphia calls time here. They're up by 23. All right, guys, what's your take?
And they're hoping to wrap this one up.
It's not completely over, and they know that. But if they carry out their game plan, they should be golden.
MP outside. Off target with the three. And here is Irving. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win.
Well, we good. Let's get it.
Let's go!
Good game last night.
You done?
Let's go. Come around. Hey, it's easy. It's totally that, MP.
Man, I can't even
Come
watch
on,
this.
MP.
Turn up, baby!
Let's do this.
All right. Nice shot, MP. I see him. I see him. I like that.
Let's go. My full repertoire.
Shot.
Come on, focus. Keep shooting that, MP.
Hey, keep the ball, huh? Come on! What are you, bro, MP?
Crunch time, baby.
Way to get it, MP!
Yes, sir.
Keep firing, MP!
Too easy. Guard me, bro. I'm telling you.
Hey, come around!
Do it. Come around. Man. Nah, come on. That's
Barely
my
shot
shot.
out of here.
I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna keep doing this.
Oh yeah.
One more. Good rebound, MP.
He's about to tear it up.
Let's get it, MP.
And just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before the start of the game. Thanks for joining. So tonight, Tim, we got a fantastic matchup at the guard position. Indeed, some of the best in the league going head-to-head.
Yeah, this is the very top of the food chain when it comes to guard play in this league. Really no weaknesses out there for either backcourt.
So the Nets starting five. Thomas on the wing. He's joined by Porter. And there's Porzingis. And it's Mitchell. And it's Clowney in at the 4. Now, here's Mitchell. Back to Thomas. Pocket 6. MP grabs the miss. And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. We talked about how Kristaps Porzingis can warp a defense with his shooting. He said, quote, when they post him outside and go 5 out, it stretches a team. We'll need to adjust by closing out and rotating faster than we're used to. Hopefully that helps us against what they're trying to do. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. And the dunk by MP.
This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
For the Nets, they come into this one following a loss to the Thunder. It's to Porzingis. Over Wembanyama. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Mitchell.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
MP outside. Shoots the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. MP's got his second basket of the night.
And ring another one up. MP not messing around from deep.
Out to the right wing. Wembanyama against Porzingis. Can't hit from 12.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
A three-pointer is right on target. And it's 8 points for MP.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now here's Thomas. His last outing, he had 18 points. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Porzingis. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Here's Mitchell. 11-point game his last outing. Pass to Clowney. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And Wembanyama outside. Back to MP. Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. Over Porzingis. Again, Philadelphia.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Jared McCain's checked in for the 76ers. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the Bulls. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And seeing where the 76ers are, they've got to be disappointed with their play. They just look disjointed in their loop.
Just their second attempt at the line tonight.
Devin. One shot.
On the free throw, no good. The 76ers leading by 6. The hook. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Demon. 9 points last game. On the wing, Green. It's the three-point bomb.
And when the three is going for Green, it's a terrific sign for this offense.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And here's MP for 3. And the three ball is good. MP's got 11 points.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Green gets to 4. Here's Demon. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Outside, Maxey, a 3 from MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
And so it's Philadelphia, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the 76ers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Right hand out there with Green. Then there's Traoré. And there's Porzingis. And it's Demon in at the point guard. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Mavericks just played phenomenal. He finished with 47 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Great stuff, Allie. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
And here's MP for 3. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
To Porzingis on the top of the key. That one good for 2. Porzingis has got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And Porzingis will make you pay if you collapse off of him. That's just inviting trouble.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. The 76ers making a switch here. Maxey's checked in. Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Eason with a screen for MP. Another miss by Philadelphia. Nets trail by 11. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Traoré. Drills the three-pointer. Traoré's got 5 now.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
MP outside. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And the wide open shot from Green. They get it back. Some solid defense from Maxey. The 76ers leading by 11. And here's MP for 3. Another miss by MP. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
MP, no good.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Pass to Demon. Porzingis kicks to Thomas. Back to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
The three from MP. And he's good on the three ball. MP's got 26.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
And Brian Keith wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And some changes here for the 76ers. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Tari Eason. And it's Edwards in for Jared McCain. The Nets also changing it up. Connie's checked in. And it's Michael Porter in for Traore. And now, swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, I've never been the tallest or the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life. Back over to you.
Paying tribute. Nice job. Okay, thank you, Allie. Offside Thomas. Again, the Nets for two.
Yeah, Thomas can spread his selection out on the floor, which keeps the defense guessing.
MP deciding where to go with it. By 76ers, another three.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
For three, Mitchell. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Mitchell. And here's Green outside. And so it's MP making things happen for Philadelphia. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We'll return shortly.
Hey folks, as we get going with our halftime recap, first order of business, the injury status report.
The Sixers getting bit by the injury bug. It's a challenge playing without Embiid. Not just on the offensive end, but the rim protection.
No doubt, one of the game's great players. Injury is the only thing that can slow him down. And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the 76ers.
They're up because of the three-point shot, scoring in bunches. It also opens up things down low.
And that's something to watch for. Does the defense extend to where guys start going inside?
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, the passing he brings to the table on full display through the first two quarters.
Well, he is playing to his strengths right now, just spreading the basketball around to his teammates and making everybody better.
MP out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's George. And it's Grimes in at the two. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Outside Thomas. Back to Mitchell. Here's Clowney. Covered by MP. Shot clock at 6. And that one drops. Porzingis has got 8.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
A 3 from MP. Good! Another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Nets trail by 16. Mitchell passes to Thomas. Latrey hits it from three-point range. He has 5.
And we got a little game within the game as Thomas responds there with a 3 of his own.
You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense first and foremost. If he's able to improve there, as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
This is the second half start they were hoping for. 4 straight field goals out of the gate.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Nets. It's an 18-point game. Porzingis against Wembanyama. Porzingis kicks to Thomas. 5 on the clock. No good on the triple. The 76ers have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. The 3 from MP. The 76ers another 3.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Here's Clowney. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. They need this. That one doesn't drop. Excellent D there from George. Here's MP. Rebound, Brooklyn. Mitchell with it. Maxey covering. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. MP passes to Maxey. Here's Wembanyama. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. So, Tim, let me put you in a different hat here. If you're running an NBA franchise, would you rather build around a guard, wing, or a big man in today's NBA?
I think I'd go with the wing with size, a guy that can create his own offense and for which there is no great defensive matchup. Those guys, to me, are the ones that can help lead you to the promised land.
Well, that sounds like a good blueprint. The field for the three-point contest is about to be finalized. And I'll tell you, we have some shooters here who are going to make this year's event a very heated competition.
Kevin, it always is. There's more pride involved in the three-point contest than in any other part of All-Star Weekend. Each one of those guys wants to prove they are the best shooter in the world.
You look at MP, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And the excitement for this year's three-point contest keeps growing as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. Some amazing shooters in line to take part.
Hard to pick a winner out of that group of contenders, but safe to say it's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Thomas, it's a wide open look, trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And that one's good. Wembanyama.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Thomas goes in, and the layup's good off the glass. Thomas got 5 points now this quarter.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Wembanyama, a screen on Green. Great open look there. 49 points for MP.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Pass to Green. There's 21 seconds left in the third. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
And here's MP for 3. And got it! Another basket.
And you know what him reaching 50 points means. He's moved up another spot.
Yep, the second spot, Greg, is his alone now for most 50-point performances in a year.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And so it's Philadelphia having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking.
He's checked in for the 76ers. This seems to be an era, Tim, of parity in the NBA, but some say there has been a lack of rivalries as well, kind of the culprit.
Well, I think it's tough to have rivalries as often now because you need some sort of a history in the postseason, and I just don't think we've had it. Kevin, also, I think it's because some of the stars have changed teams as frequently as they have, makes those rivalries less likely.
Can you think of the last real rivalry we've had in the postseason, even going to the finals?
I think it has to be Steph's Golden State Warriors and LeBron's Cleveland Cavaliers, 4 straight finals appearances.
So for Brooklyn now, Porter and Clowney up in the forward spots. Cam Thomas is out there with Mitchell, and it's Porzingis in at the center filling out the middle. .139 left in the fourth quarter. And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Philadelphia.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And on the year, looking at their record, this game will make it 49 wins.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Yeah, no doubt. He was the most impactful player for their offense tonight.
Mitchell kicks to Thomas. To the inside. Here's Porzingis. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Well, they have finally found something that's working, but it's against a defense that clearly has let up since they have the lead.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. That free throw good from Thomas.
And second personal foul.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. There's the screen, takes a 3, and again!
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone to put this game away.
And the 76ers call time here. 11 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And a surprising timeout here with the game in the bag.
Yeah, well, obviously the coach sees something he doesn't like.
The 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.